Let's take a listen.
David
Collins.
David Collins.
David Collins.
David Collins.
David Collins.
You're listening to
30-minute half hour
I hope you guys have checked out David Collins' 30-minute half hour
Podcast.
featuring great guests like Andy Fiore, Katie Burke, and Cardiff Electric.
Never heard of these guys.
Hey, Joey, relax.
He's either hilarious or hates me.
Oh, well, I appreciate you, by the way, man. Thank you for watching it with you and your mother. I hope I was able to make you guys laugh a little bit in a hospital setting. I know that
Certainly,
can be
and it's
tough
not
sometimes.
often that she gets to smile anymore, so it's great that she had that opportunity with your special.
Means a lot, dude, so thank you.
Oh, this is the best podcast I've ever been on. This was the most fun.
Wow, what a compliment.
Yo, thanks for keeping this guy going and kicking ass and taking names. I don't know if I can swear on this, so I'm sorry if I messed that up, but dude,
Well, we try to keep it a family show, but as you could see by that opening segment, we're getting a little edgier than we're used to,
Yeah.
but our audience seems to be enjoying it.
This was tremendous. Thank you for having me, I guess.
I just want to say this is probably the best day of my life, Dave. I had a really great time.
This was a
That's
great time.
We'll have to have you back in the future. You've done
We'd love
such a
to come
good job
back.
in those games. Do you know Austin Ingalls?
I love Austin.
He did a
Ingalls.
great job on these games, and we're looking to have him back.
Well, I just want to say thank you for inviting me on. It was really great to be a part of the show. I hope you get Jerry back. I hope that they find him, and I wish you and your viewers the best.
Hi there. I'm calling to leave a voicemail for David Collins.
First-time caller, long-time listener.
Hi, David. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Good morning. This voicemail is for David Collins. First time caller, long time listener.
Big up, David.
Hey, Dave, first-time caller.
Hey, David, this is Dan McCullough calling in.
Hey David, real glad to hear you on the air again.
Hi, David. This is Deborah, a longtime listener of your show.
David Collins, longtime caller, first-time listener. I love the show.
That's perfect. Everybody listening? Everybody listening? Perfect. Everybody listening? Perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? And that's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? What a great episode. That's perfect. Everybody listening? I've been David Collins, and you've been David Collins, and you've been David Collins, and you've been the best.
You're listening to David Collins' 30-minute half-hour podcast,
That is great radio.
starring David Collins.
I've been known as a bit of a hot interviewer, and I need to confront you on something here.
You've seen him on KMKF or 30-minute half-hour show, but now with his very own podcast featuring the best comedians and broadcasters from all over this great country of ours.
Not a lot of people know this about me, but I'm also a large fan of comedy.
Now here's your host,
To the live chat, am I supposed to?
Collins.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Drive Time, David Collins. Happy Wednesday. You know, I'm not going to make this mistake a second time. One time I did this for like 5 minutes. I felt ridiculous. My microphone needs to be risen.
You are risen, dude.
There we go.
Easter's long gone.
Good
Oh,
morning.
let's talk about
Happy.
that.
That was actually the last time it happened. It was a good joke. It just worked out that way. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Happy Wednesday.
Hello.
Happy Hump Day. Boy, what a show we have packed here, too. A lot of segments. I have a note card here. I got this from Robert Wallace, but I received some bad news along with some good news. I don't know where to start. I have a lot of housekeeping to do this morning. Welcome to the show, everybody. Look at all our guests. Troy Rigdon, Todd Basinger, and Jesse James.
Not that one.
Do you see where your Jesse James? Do you see your camera?
Oh,
Isn't that nice? What a
is nice.
setup that I have here for 4 people. This was very complicated.
Wow, your team did a great job setting up the studio, dude.
I don't have much. I'm losing everybody. Jerry's gone. Matt's gone.
At what point do we think it's you?
I'm not sure.
Just kidding, David.
But I hope it's. I think it's going to be a great day. I was listening to Bob and Sherry this morning,
Oh, hell yeah.
as I like to do. But I rarely get to catch them right at 5 a.m. when they first go live. And boy, was Sherry fired up this morning. She got on. She was fun fact, by the way, a little water cooler talk for around the water cooler this morning. Skype has been deleted. Microsoft announced last week that they were going to be getting rid of Skype, and as of Cinco de Mayo, it's an ironic day that they did it. I'm not really sure why they picked that, but Skype is no longer. They've moved everything to Microsoft Teams. Gotta know this. 2 billion people were on Skype.
That's
2
a lot.
billion accounts.
That's a third of the world.
It's a lot of OnlyFans models.
Certainly, but everything.
A lot of single mothers out of a job, dude.
Microsoft Teams. And then Sherry went on, and she had a lot to say about Google's AI. I'm surprised. It's just Sherry. It's 5:05 a.m. Maybe a little lighter subject.
Hey, I want to address something in the chat real quick. Old school Dave, this is not pre-recorded gold. This is live gold.
Oh, you're so
Yeah,
nice, Dave.
baby.
But of course, we are live this morning.
We're live.
That's one thing I wanted to kind of touch base on here right away, to be honest.
It's a card you got from Robert. I'm surprised there's not drawings on it.
There's little Simpsons drawings on
Yeah,
it.
dude. He's an artist, that one.
I want to announce this, and maybe we'll be getting a call here from Ryan Graham, Milwaukee comedian who we've mentioned many times on the show. I think he's a very funny comedian. We're going to be working on a documentary. He's going to be my partner in a Robert Wallace documentary.
No way.
Yeah.
That's actually a very interesting premise for a documentary.
We've been working on that project. We wanted to get started this Friday with a pre-interview with Robert Sidney Wallace. That is maybe postponed due to some sort of emergency on his side, but we're kind of waiting to see exactly what happens there. Hopefully we can get that started, but that's pretty exciting.
Don't tease us.
I want to apologize for the April Fool's pranks, so those pre-recorded episodes there, but April is done. We're back in May, so you can't expect we will be live going forward. Just a prank.
Hello, JK.
Huge fan of pranks, dude.
It's a lot to me to get my schedule worked out here. You know, I have this working at a grocery. This bit, you were right. It's less of a bit and a real job.
Yeah, it sounds fun as once thought.
You ever pulled a prank and got a paycheck out of it?
You're like, man, this prank's really run its course and it still hasn't paid off yet. You're like, fuck, dude.
Pranks aren't supposed to fucking hurt my body, all right?
I should have pulled out of that prank way sooner.
It's a long day, and it is. I'm falling asleep at 6 p.m. It's ruining my life. But I'm happy to be here. Good morning, everybody. I've been up since 1 a.m.
Bada bing.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I've been falling asleep so early. I woke up, I have 6 missed calls. I slept through 9 alarms between 8 and 10 p.m.
Who's calling you 6 times?
I mean, multiple people. My mother. Mother's Day coming up, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
I probably got drunk and called him at least 4.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's
nice.
true.
Nice.
I do get an occasional call from Troy, including yesterday.
What's up, baby?
Hey, remember that Wednesday show we used to do? Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Troy, would you introduce your friend here?
It's
We have
in 3
Jesse
hours.
James in the building. Is there anything going on in the live chat?
Yeah, old school Dave says, "Who the fuck's stocking shelves, David? If you're here."
Oh, well, I do a lot more than stocking shelves. I'm a manager. I'm running, a portion of the front.
He's a VIP.
Oh, damn, dude.
Doing a lot. I run around.
You should see him when he has his tie on at work. It's like Mr. Mackey from South Park. His head gets like 3 sizes bigger. It's like,
I don't wear a tie. I don't know how to tie a tie, actually.
Oh, you can find out on YouTube. That's how I do it.
You just do it one time and then you just leave it. Loosen a little bit and take it off
Yeah,
and never
dude,
undo it
there you
again.
go.
Good idea.
That's like the squiggly shoes in your, or squiggly line, or squiggly shoelaces.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
Squiggly shoelaces.
Okay, like a straw.
So you can just put your shoe on every time. You don't tie them. That's the ultimate stoner move. You look like a nutcase, but it's squiggly shoelaces.
Happy Mother's Day,
Happy Mother's Day.
Anyway, this is my buddy Jesse. I call him Bo, which is confusing for everyone because nobody calls him that except for me. And they're always like, "Who the fuck is that?" I'm like, "It's my buddy, whatever." No, we were just hanging out the other day when you asked me if I'd be on here. So
I found the quietest video on YouTube for you to talk over.
God, it's fucking perfect.
I was trying to do a Mother's Day segue, but
no, dude, I'm talking about my buddy Bo.
Interesting. Our guest today, our 4th mic, if you believe it. Look at all these microphones.
Hey, guys.
Bada bing, bada bing. No, we've just been fucking finding morels lately, hanging out, playing Diablo, hardcore season. That was actually who we were playing with when I teased my hardcore character on the Twitch account there the other day. I think we were on, was it another Drive Time, David Collins? Or you weren't on
last
it?
week.
Yeah, last week. That's what I teased, and we got ripping pretty hard, and then I think we got a little too drunk and stoned and ended up getting smashed out at like 32 or something.
Yeah.
And don't worry, I had it streaming, so the content's out there. I need to set my camera up because it was heartbreaking. But as you can attest, it was better than any drug I've done in a while, dude. You'd get up there and all of a sudden you're fighting a boss and it's like level 25 hard mode. You know one shot could stop you and ruin it, but you got to fucking power forward and kill Belial.
Well, that's a good way to think, everybody.
Yeah.
Good morning. Happy
I had no
Wednesday.
idea what he was just talking
Look
about.
at all our guests. I don't know, but it was inspiring. In the morning, you don't really need to hear as much as feel.
Yeah, dude. You got to bring
Keep
them
going.
vibes.
You drink your coffee. I hope everybody has coffee. I have some coffee this morning. Hope you're
Hey,
enjoying.
Look at that. We got some I Love Diablo in the chat, baby.
Nice.
Let's go,
Good.
guys.
I'm not much of a video gamer myself.
Check out
Although,
Twitch.
To be
Tricks-
completely honest.
Oops, sorry, bud. Go ahead.
Oh, to be completely honest, I do play. I have a range of hobbies. I played a couple games of chess this morning. I've been up for a while. I also
Love chess.
I have an Iron Man account on old school RuneScape. Got 79 agility this morning. But these are just things I kind of do in the background while I'm thinking about other projects.
+5 charisma, David Collins.
But, Also, I want to relate
Plus
in some of
5
these
Riz.
subjects. Can anybody hear this?
Yes.
That's right, Dia. It is free to come here for Mom coming up on Saturday and Sunday. All they have to do is buy a one full price ticket when they come.
That's really the only part of this clip I thought was funny. It is just a genuine.
It's free for Mom as long as you buy something.
You get one full price ticket, and then it's free entry.
Hit the gift shop. You can't get out till you buy something.
Anyway, call into the Discord. What are you doing on Mother's Day? I don't think I'm really going to do anything. I think I'll be. Maybe I'll spend one of the days this weekend with my mother.
I'll probably wash my mom's Jeep.
Do you get her flowers?
So yeah,
She's
but
got enough flowers.
I get my mom fertilizer.
Oh,
She did.
Don't the nurses have to remove flowers in hospitals because they kill people if there's too many in the room?
what? I've never heard. What is this, like Little Shop of Horrors?
Oh, I think it removes the oxygen from the room or something. Will somebody
flowers?
correct me on that?
Flowers remove the oxygen.
No, the flowers for dead people or make it smell better because back in the day they didn't have that formaldehyde or whatever.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you don't want them to die.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a retirement home, not a retirement. Retirement.
We're going to retire these old people ourselves.
What else do I have on my note card this morning that we wanted to? Oh, Creature Feature TV update. So I think it's the same idea that episode of Creature Feature TV that I was on.
Are you? Is it out yet?
No, it's still not out, and I think it's not going to be out until they premiere it in their new Tennessee. What was the town that they were? Nashville, Tennessee.
Dude, nice.
Location. They're going to be on the local TV channel there.
Shout out
That's
Merch
where it's
Mouse.
going to debut. But there was a trailer on Facebook, and it did not include me, so I decided not to say it.
Like you got cut, David.
Not just in the trailer for that episode. But anyway, that's a little Creature Feature TV update. Delicious. Please come get your plastic baseball bat from the studio.
You fake tough guy. What are you rolling around with a wiffle ball bat for?
Hey,
He
man.
left it- he
Hey,
left
he's
it
in a
here.
wiffle ball league, dude.
Hey, dude, you know what? I
Bat
apologize.
collection. I don't need more bats laying around here. I can't even find the cool one.
Oh, I'm surprised you could mention a weapon without pulling out your fucking gun.
We should start a wiffle ball league, dude.
Well, we have a, I assume, Jesse, back me up here. I assume you have the same mentality that, just like Matt Ferry, he doesn't like when I pull a gun out.
Yeah, it'd be
I'm
pretty
respectful
uncomfortable
of our-
unless there was an actual reason, like if we're setting up to go to a range or something. But
Oh,
just
no,
to,
just
to
because
show
it's
me,
funny.
Yeah, no, for me it's.
I don't find the humor in it.
So,
I'm not gonna get mad or anything, but
so to be respectful of our guest, I've decided to leave it in the case behind.
Dunk.
It's also a fake gun,
If-
everybody.
if you
Reminder,
wanna-
it's not a real gun.
Wow, I can't believe you pulled the curtain back that far.
I've said that from the beginning, before I've ever shown it. That's why. Who would show a real? That's crazy to pull out. You're the one that showed me your real gun, and then took out the bullet in the chamber and
I had-
swung it, like flung. Your
No,
pointed it
to
at
be
me
fair,
while we were
you
taking
just
the bullet
picked
out of
up
the
a
chamber.
fucking pistol I had on my computer
And I
desk.
emptied
and
it.
started waving it
I was
around.
there.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like
I went
normal.
outside because I was frightened.
I'm like, dude, you gotta
I
have.
picked it up slowly. I held it down, anywhere near the trigger, and I immediately emptied the cartridge.
What did you
and I
call
said,
me?
Oh my gosh, it is a real gun. And
Yeah,
I
you
emptied the
should-
He
magazine.
picked up my 1911. It started.
You should always, you should always keep your
you have
pistol
a-
right
you
next
have
to
a
your
gun
weed.
here?
It also has
Bring it out.
it also has a lemon grip, so there's no way I could have accidentally shot it. Now,
I mean, it's the safest pistol to
clearing
have.
the chamber. I'm not sure. If that,
It's a double safety on it. He's very right about that. I'm impressed with his
if
knowledge.
you got one, bring one out. Yeah, just don't point it at me.
It's a I'll just keep it.
Oh, yeah, no,
We
bring
just
it
have
out.
a fake.
Yeah.
A fake. It's just a.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really fake.
Yes.
Wow.
I know. Oh, so
Looks real.
far be it for me to think it was real.
Can I see it, or is that
Yeah,
okay?
no,
on
that's
here?
no problem.
Oh yeah. Here.
We don't care about
Yeah,
waving
no,
guns
wave a
out.
gun around.
That's just for your comfort level there.
All right.
But happy Mother's Day,
Yeah,
everybody.
Gotta make sure it's fake.
I did have another Mother's Day video here that I wanted to show, and I thought this was just awkward, and I enjoyed it, and I'm not sure if anybody's seen this clip. It's very quick.
Ooh, that looks
Hopefully you'll
like.
get lots of good gifts.
It's also, I don't know what
Looks
it's like
like
these
Troy would
local
be
news
quick with it.
programming.
But
The quietest videos.
I'd give her a Mother's Day freebie.
I'd make her a mother.
We have some.
I'd make her a deal and give her a freebie.
Here we go. All right, here's this creep coming to bring her flowers.
Oh, because he's a creepy, he brings flowers, dude?
No, he's a creep because he's short.
Oh, okay.
And at first you think, oh, this must be her son.
Mother's Day
Why would you think
flowers
that?
for you.
I'm glad.
I know you don't want any more cards with
dude.
flowers, but
Oh, that's so nice. You came at the perfect time because the
I
prompter.
timed it out.
The prompter was like, "It's so and so time," and I was thinking, "I don't even know what hour it is." So thank
It's
you,
flower
Tyler.
time.
Is this from you?
No, it's from all of us.
Okay,
Oh, he pushed
Thank you.
out.
You're welcome.
She called HR immediately.
I thought it was just awkward. And I
Yeah.
love these awkward moments on TV. You know, and this is probably a small town. They have to see people at the grocery store. They say, oh, I saw that awkward moment today.
Dude, there's your water cooler
Drive
talk.
Time David Collins. I finished Drive Time David Collins, and I just hide away for a couple of days. Now I can't because I got to go do this grocery store thing. But
Grocery
anyway,
boy.
what did you think about that, Jesse?
This is amazing. I've never actually. Is this like for movie props and stuff?
No, I just took.
Yeah, we're shooting movies up in here. Pornos.
A Mexican friend of mine gifted me a lot of his old wooden Mexican tools.
That's not wooden though.
Why are we laughing?
Yo, let me tell you the story from the beginning.
Yeah, he actually whittled that gun himself. All
Well,
right.
it was, and I took off the orange tip from it, and
You have an orange tip?
it was it. And the rest is history.
Oh my
The
god.
case is a nice touch.
Wait,
Transport.
He told you no information, and then he
That's
said
not
the
wood,
rest
though,
is
is
history.
What's that?
That's not wood. He didn't make that out of wood, did he?
No, it's a metal.
It's a wood made of metal.
Yeah.
But I don't believe
They
it's
cut
ever
it down
been-
from a
That's
metal
pretty
tree.
good.
It's never been
Metal wood.
shot. It's never done any harm
Right.
to anything, even an inanimate object.
Oh wow, it's a pussy
It's
gun.
it's really just a good, I like radio, of course, so I have a good sound effect. I like practical sounds.
Yeah.
So I need a good practical gun effect. I was at a thrift store a few weeks ago, almost bought a fake shotgun. I said, this is,
Shut up.
There's fake shotguns?
it sounded pretty good, but
Oh, yeah.
this is, it was $40. It's going to lay here. Matt had the place at the time, and I didn't think you'd feel comfortable just leaving it
David.
around.
Get some fake bombs.
It's not like a case.
Did Red Bull not pay their sponsorship this month?
We've never taken a dime from anybody.
Oh, that's what Bernie says, but you know him.
Except,
Oh, never taken a dollar
except Max
from
Motors, of course.
Red Bull.
Max Motors is a pretty great sponsor.
Yeah, what happened to the fucking Chinese cafe that
But we have trouble with them because we don't do a lot of episodes these
they
days.
try to pay
so,
you in yen or in dong?
I owe them a couple of plugs.
They
They gave him a better.
you know what I'm
Sucks
saying?
to
They give
deal
him a
with.
better interest rate on a Kia.
He's a boobaroo guy, you know that.
A little more water cooler talk this morning. Happy Wednesday. It is 7:40 a.m. Eastern.
7:40 a.m. Eastern.
It's going to be a great day. We started a little early. That way, what's going on in the live chat? That way we could just introduce and make sure everybody knows we are live, of course.
Shout out Merch Mouse. We got him in the chat saying, "Hey,
morning.
welcome." Geisha Mouth Opie.
Hell yeah, that's a
Hell
great
yeah,
name. I
that's
love
a
that.
handle and a half.
Memoirs of a Geisha.
Memoirs of a Geisha Mouth Opie. Old school Dave. He loves dashing on David. It's always fun to bash on David every now and then because he can take it. But we got Tiger
What did
Lily
he
in the
say?
chat. Oh, nothing. Just something between me and
Why
him.
did you say it like that and not tell me what he can
I
say?
already told you what he said.
I
Called
can
you a
take it.
fag.
A little more water cooler talk here.
Yeah.
The Met Gala. Did you watch the Met Gala? Any of
Oh my God! Hey, I got some water coolers. I was talking to Bo about water cooler talk, right? And he goes, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Oh,
things that you talk about around the water cooler?"
yeah." But so check this
Drive
out.
time show. People on their way to work.
He joined the military when he was like 17. And then got out when he was like 29, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's never had an office job where a water cooler was a thing. And so he's like, I don't get the water cooler
I've never
talk
had a job
reference.
like that
Soldiers-
either.
Yeah, but you've heard of it.
How do soldiers stay hydrated if not? For
How
the
do
water
soldiers
cooler?
stay hydrated?
I don't know. I'm not a soldier.
Oh, yeah.
There's a difference between Marines and soldiers.
Oh, shit.
So
Yeah, put
Marines
some
are
respect
troops,
on his name.
and then Army would be considered soldiers. But we have Camelbacks that we hydrate. We fill up and carry around all the time.
Wow.
All the time.
They don't drink their own piss,
Well, it
David.
doubles as workout equipment.
I put water in mine, but that doesn't mean that's what everyone put in theirs.
No, but I
Just
found it.
put Kool-Aid in it and shit.
Yeah, right. It's just big sugary
Yeah,
drinks. in the middle of the
there's
desert.
often a lot of functional alcoholics in the
Oh, I
Marine
bet,
Corps,
dude.
so they fill it with
I would
that.
imagine so.
I never knew as at 17, I'm still a kid, and I'm walking around, and people in charge of me, they're half in the bottle, and I have no
Half in
idea.
the bag.
Yeah.
So what was the booze like out there? I thought like Muslims and shit weren't supposed to drink.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to have it over there. Doesn't mean we don't, have our ways of getting it
What
over
do they
there.
drink? Do they drink?
Yeah.
Regular? Do they drink American or Asian liquor?
The boys better be drinking American.
Yeah, they don't drink liquor. They don't drink alcohol. It's illegal.
Oh, they're like Budweiser over there? The Egyptians?
It's just care packages from their sweeties. Get like a 6-pack of hams.
No, they don't. They drink gross water from the river. They're pretty disgusting about a lot of things over there.
You know what? They probably drink wine.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you could find some fruit over there, maybe, but it's a desert.
That's why they're so angry, dude.
Yeah, they throw rocks at fruits over there, dude.
Wine.
They're low on vitamin C. That makes them angry.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's the reason.
They use a lot of hash, so they don't. They're big on their poppy and stuff, so they don't really use alcohol. They're,
This would have been nice if somebody at the Met Gala had said something about the Middle East.
Bro, I fucking hate the Met Gala. I literally, everything I see about it, whenever I see anything, I fucking immediately unfollow or block the page.
Don't block me. We're going to cover a little of the Met
I'm
Gala
blocking
here.
this shit. This is ridiculous.
Let's get started.
Anyone that cares about some idiot wearing a fucking dress at some stupid fucking thing that doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it's kind of
Met
dumb.
Gala coverage,
Well,
everybody.
how stupid and like
It's the first
sheeple are
Tuesday
you,
of
dude?
May,
Like
and
you
you
don't
know
have
what that
anything going on.
means.
You got to see this bitch in a
It's
dress.
time to judge the Met
Oh my
Gala,
God.
fashion
And
Super
then the
Bowl,
worst,
the Oscars
worse
of
than dudes in
extravagance,
dresses
and
is
the
people
internet's
talking about dudes in dresses. Like, oh my
this
god,
is the
did you
world
see
news.
Go off, Queen.
that? Bro, slay queen, dude. I'm telling you.
Give it a chance.
It greases me up, dog. It greases me up.
favorite
Met Gala
battleground.
coverage.
Who served?
Man, I
who
can totally
slayed,
relate.
and who should have just stayed home? That's all anyone's talking about today. But amid all of this, India had its own moment. Our stars
Dude,
did
that
not just
was a
walk the
unibrow. You
red,
know
or
that.
should I say the blue carpet.
There's
They
no way
owned
that
it.
wasn't at one time
And
a
leading the
unibrow.
charge was
What's
one
Aladdin,
man.
dude?
Dude, is
Shah
this
Rukh
the
Khan,
Indian
the
Met Gala?
first Indian
I
male.
think that's Tony Stark.
Dude, this is the Indian
No,
Met Gala.
it's Israel Johnny Depp.
You know, I saw another report here.
Johnny Depp.
I'm hoping we see this in this clip too. Kim Kardashian lost a nail while on the red carpet.
Dude,
Who cares?
Do you think that's going to be covered here?
I'm going to say she lost a child.
Did you see Kanye and Bianca? They went pantsless.
No, I didn't see it, David.
Speaking of Kanye, can I say this
I bet
real
he's
quick?
got a big
I've
hog
been
on.
saying this for a long time here. It's very strange if you have a close relationship with your cousins, and I've said this for a long time.
Why, you think your cousins are hot?
I'm on record thinking that people that talk about hanging out with their cousins and things, it's a little strange to me. I mean, find friends. You're not connected with, unless you have like some crazy past. And then this Kanye song comes out. And
Oh my god, that's where you're going with it. I was like, what are you talking about?
I feel very vindicated.
Is
Is all I'm getting
Bianca
at.
his
He's taking
cousin?
cousin loads to the mouth.
Oh, you didn't hear this?
No,
Bro, you didn't hear the new Kanye song?
no.
It's big.
It's very incestuous.
He sucks his cousin's dick. He's just like
that's
singing
wild.
about it.
I said to a
auto-tune.
high schooler, he was bagging groceries. I whispered in his ear. I said, I listen to Cousins like 4 times.
So if you're like part of
It got him
Diddy's
all
gang-
horny.
Dude, what are you doing? You can't do that in the position of power.
Oh, nobody will know. Nobody will.
Oh, no one will believe you, he says. He's in the bathroom
He's
touching him,
like,
too.
people that work at Hy-Vee don't listen to music.
Bro,
All right?
well, Walmart had dudes jerking off in the cooler. Hy-Vee's got fucking dudes running around telling sweet nothings into high school bag boys' ears.
I thought it was a good prank.
Dude, it is a great prank to us, but I mean, explain that to a fucking mom.
It's like what Bill Murray used to do. You know, Bill Murray used to walk up to people at restaurants and steal one of their fries and then whisper in their ear and say, nobody will believe
Yeah,
that.
That's a
Bill-
great prank.
You're not
Bill
Bill
Murray
Murray.
doesn't have any
I'm pretty
boundaries.
close.
He's wild.
Dude, Bill Murray on the Joe Rogan podcast was pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah.
And Joe just kind of shut up and let him talk, and he told a bunch of stories.
That's a first.
Yeah, I know. But you should check it out. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it.
Don't
Check
be
out
straight.
what, that Kanye West song or
What?
the
Oh, yeah.
Pull it up.
You could go without.
Half of it's just slurping.
Dude,
yeah, no.
I've actually not heard it personally, but
I haven't. I've heard about it.
I get it, dude. I've heard enough people tell me exactly what's up with it. I'm
I'll
like,
keep
you know
my
what?
imagination open.
Do you want to see a little more of this Met Gala?
No, I don't. I don't want to see any more
Hello,
fucking.
I'm Johnny
Actor at the
Depp.
Met Gala.
Oh, new brow
Bollywood's
over here.
biggest superstar, the fourth
Oh, this is
richest
a
actor on the
Bollywood
planet,
Yeah,
a
it's not
walking,
called
talking
New Girl, it's
brand.
New Brow.
Yet the media at the carpet had just one question for
How,
him.
look at her haircut. She's trying to seem so domestic.
Who are you?
Dude, is that the bad guy from Mortal Kombat?
The West loves to believe it has a monopoly on celebrity.
Yeah.
Well, here's
Is this who Billy McNeely had to fight for his girlfriend?
No way.
We just solved that.
Dude, that guy looks like Russell Crowe from the Tugboat Show on South Park. It's like,
Oh, quick! I need to. I need
Quick,
to
we got
address
the
this
star of Sharknado 7.
quick. Doug Townsend up here.
Oh,
I found
shit.
out who Tony was.
oh, great.
Tony
Is his cousin?
does
maybe?
not steal his content at all. Really, Tony has no. Doug Townsend was saying they banned me, but not Tony. But because Tony does the exact same clips at the beginning where you just take somebody else's OnlyFans advertisement and put it before what you're going to say in the clip.
Yeah.
And Tony does that, but he advertises his Shop Ali or whatever that case is.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's like it's the Asian
Alibaba
guy, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So he just does that same advertising style, but he doesn't do any of the lewd racial behavior or whatever the case is. But he's just a Chinese guy. So that was the Doug Townsend update there. Even more deranged than I thought.
It's a very good marketing plan.
Right, but for him to say the Chinese are after me, they're banning me.
It's hard to say.
Hey, Doug's just having a Kanye moment right now, all right?
They're doing a documentary about me and Tony.
It's hard to say that.
As if they're related, like they're partners. It's very strange. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Maybe we'll cover that.
Well, David, we got some agreement on the old Met Gala here. We got Geisha Mouth Opie saying, I hate the Met Gala.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Personally. And gave multiple reasons why. You know what? I just have to agree with every one of these reasons right here.
All right.
Articulate and intelligent. So, anyway, the fans have spoken. It has been decreed.
Yeah,
the Met Gala is
Met
gay.
Gala shit out of here.
Get that gay shit out of here.
Uh-oh.
Is this?
Baruch.
No way! My guy!
He's gonna summon the fucking
Thurman Merman is summoning cats.
No, I think that's how you get Fraggle Rock.
I was sitting atop a tree, idly waiting to be eaten. I prodded it with my paw,
Juicy
intrigued
cats.
by the green
Yeah, I didn't know
entrails.
Juicy cats. I knew Haitians were
inside. This was quite an occasion.
Baruch Eliyahu has a new video on his Mr. Weeb 420 YouTube channel.
Dude, I love how articulate he is when he narrates his videos.
It's very fun, dude.
It is fun.
Tells a story about a cat and the eggs.
And that's what I
Everybody
like.
Watch that full story on their own.
It's fun, and I love cats. Dude, he's hitting the algorithm right. Cats and the fucking 425 hertz flute.
Arched my back.
You know
He'll
what
be running Hollywood in no time, dude.
I hope not. He'll get fucking manhandled.
Yeah, he'd get murdered.
He's going the Jonah Hill route, but it's not the glorious route in Hollywood.
Do you guys want to hear another thing on my note card here?
Sure.
So I have this note card, of course, everybody, for the audio listeners. I've been
Oh,
holding
you
a
should have
note
said
card
no.
for a lot of
That would have been fun.
This is the last thing. So you could have said no. We could have gotten into it later. But I wanted to talk about, of course, I did go to Tom Garland edited and starring in the movie Huskies movie premiere.
Was that just about his weight?
Produced, filmed, and directed
It's about
by
the girls he goes with.
Don Trenagle of Donzilla Productions.
Oh, I heard tell there's a problem in the hood.
I thought it was a fine movie, actually. I thought the writing was good. I thought the camera work was good, and the directing, I think, was all in a good direction too.
Wow.
I actually thought it was all brought down by the editing. If there were a lot of, there were some audio things that I'm sure they're going to get fixed before the next premiere.
Whoa! Spoilers, he says.
But I thought it was a fine movie there. But one thing I thought was funny, Tom Garland ended up not showing up. I was a little uncomfortable going to the movie premiere. I didn't know if I was going to run into them and that we were going to have this problem because I have this, of course, beef a bit where he came on the show and he felt punked. And he really took it personally.
Yeah.
And he took it personally, and he blocked a bunch of people on social media and put out, told people that, hey, don't book him in Cedar Rapids and things like that.
Yes, it was.
Is he known
That's
for
very
doing
dramatic.
this?
That's just so douchey, dude.
Honestly,
it's fine. All things are forgiven, but I was hoping to see Tom, of course, because we should just see each other in the wild. We're going to see each other. I don't know what.
I think anyone who takes himself that seriously should just fucking kill themselves.
Is that the
Could you
dude?
explain to me what do you mean by he felt punked? What did you just play a joke on him or something?
No.
He thought it was a more straight interview.
Yeah.
He
wanted to be interviewed.
He wanted to get fucking. He wanted his
So
feet
he thought he was
kissed.
hot shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot stuff. Sorry.
He wanted people to be like, "Oh man, you're so great and shit. Oh my god, you were great in that movie." When in reality, he wasn't.
And I kind of was. I was referencing things that he was in
Talking about Rudy's.
2014 and 2012.
He was in Rudy's. Is that what we're talking
I was a
about?
big fan. So, right. I mean, where did you go?
He wanted
I'm
you guys to
stoned.
grovel over
Is that what
him.
we're talking about though?
I saw Huskies, the movie premiere, and I went there, and I didn't have... Don, of course, did see me, and he said hello to some people around me and skipped me, which was fine. I understood. The way he looked at me was really nervous. He just wanted everything to go well, and I think that they're under the belief that I was there to cause a ruckus or I was going to do something,
You are a hot mic interviewer, dude.
Yeah.
You could have been there to cause some ruckus.
But what happened is I ended up getting pulled into a bunch of pictures, and I couldn't find a lot of them being posted. I didn't know, but other people's phones with all the cast and crew. This is one that I found, and I we'll put up on the screen here. You gotta go fit to screen. Oh, that didn't really help either. So there's me and David Collins, 30-minute half-hour show's #1 fan, and some of the cast and crew there.
Huskies is a fucking the sequel to Heavyweights with Ben Stiller.
But I thought it was so funny when I was getting pulled into these pictures. I said, "No way, I'm getting into all these pictures with you." I was hoping to get in one with Tom Garland, but he never showed up to the movie premiere. But
see,
anyway.
that's why he didn't show up, dude.
No, he had a interview.
He had a former obligation, I'm sure. But people there were asking, I heard, is Tom coming? I don't know. And so he didn't communicate that well.
That's what he wanted. He wanted to fucking stir that up.
Did you went there and met the cast and
right?
That is so cool.
He was in
the production.
So, and did you really enjoy that experience then?
Well, it was fun. It was a fun movie and things.
Well, you got to meet the cast and crew of the movie, right?
Well, I've met a lot of celebrities.
Have you? So is it more natural for you then? You're
certainly. I was just so excited to get in the pictures. I said, "No way, these pictures are going to be out there." People that think that I'm friendly with everybody. I met one person. I said, "Hey there, I'm David." He said, "I figured." I said, I don't really know how this is going to go.
We've heard stories about you.
He looked just like this.
Yeah.
He goes everywhere. You're like a cartoon character, David.
I wanted to get a picture outside the theater, but we just decided to.
They were like, this prankster who wears sunglasses inside.
But I really enjoyed the movie. And movie premieres are always fun. We went to the Are You Dead Yet premiere, of course. And
I still never seen that yet.
We have a poster right there, actually. Do you want to show off that poster? You can kind of see it.
Todd, you were in that, were you?
Yeah, I'm in this film.
Just be careful not to bend it, of course, when you put it back. But I think it's
I got 17 more at my house.
You shouldn't have touched it. Now,
yes, I was in this.
You're gonna be a DJ in the second. You're gonna be a porn
director.
That's
that's the talks. I'm gonna be a.
Todd said, "Do something more." I fuck a hot chick.
Strip club DJ. That's what I'm thinking.
Be a strip club DJ.
No, he's the strip club stripper. Okay.
In real life.
Good morning, everybody. The Discord is open, and I have the link in the... Oh, somebody joined? Okay, well, I'm not... There we go. Just so everybody knows, it is open. Everything's kind of working in that direction today, and we don't seem to have any technical issues, which is nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Jesse James, you said you were in a Marine.
Yes, sir.
That's exciting. Do you know Matt Ferry?
No.
I mean, Matt Ferry meets everybody at the gym. You probably don't go to the same gym.
No, I don't think so.
He would have had you on the show at that point. He would have Post 4 Productions.
Hey,
that's interesting. And do you know anybody around this area? We actually, it seems like a lot of former military live in these buildings around here.
Yeah, surprisingly, actually, there are kind of a lot of military around here. But I think it's being that it's the Midwest. This is kind of the calmest place in the country.
Oh.
So we kind of revert over here to get away from everything because it's just such a different world.
Less horns honking.
Less everything.
Less
pretty
Muslims.
To give you an example, if you
Not
walk
up north,
into,
though. Isn't that strange?
if you were to walk into Walmart and felt shocked that you saw all this stuff and you're like, I can't believe all this stuff is here. That's what we always feel on a constant level.
Like coming out of prison.
Yeah, I think pretty much. Yeah. To be honest, I think in a lot of ways.
A little overstimulating?
What?
I have a lot of wires around here. Is that a little overstimulating?
Did I hit the wire? No.
Oh, no, I'm asking. You said you're walking to Walmart. You have so much going on.
No. This is we learn how to deal with it over time, especially when we can get out of the military. We have time to learn to deal with a lot of it. But it helps to be in an environment like this where it's a lot calmer than like California or Florida. Those are all really busy places.
Stressful.
Colorado's busy. It's great, beautiful, but it's so busy.
Do you like this outdoor camp? We try to kind of capture that.
Yeah,
too,
I was looking at it. I was like, wow, this is nice. You have this view.
A national show, so people can around the country can see, oh, this is a nice morning drive. Look how beautiful it is outside. In fact, we like to start the day with an uplifting video to greet the uplifting sunrise. Have you ever heard of Pirate Stew?
Oh my God.
Pirate Stew's Bootiful joke of the day, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Bo, you're getting a bunch of thank you for your services in the chat.
Oh, thanks, guys.
That's nice.
Appreciate it.
Who's in there? Anybody new in there? Anybody? Welcome to the show, everybody. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. It's going to be a great day. Pirate Stew's Bootiful joke of the day. Let's go National Bra Day, just to fit with the theme of saying day at the end of every one of my sentences. What's happening? Pirate Stew, everybody.
Rihanna got cream pie again. That's exciting.
All right, tomorrow is National No Bra Day. So I need everybody out there to lend it your full support, because last year it was a total flop.
That was better than normal. Usually they've been getting bad lately, and I thought it was like a David Collins prank. Like he's like gonna find the baddest ones he can and tell someone's like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
I basically do him in order. We follow him closely. He's just one of those people that I like to follow. One of these things, and it's not even really the point of the show. It's just kind of turning into that where I'm just displaying the people that I follow.
Yeah, you are. I've noticed that too. I started tagging David Collins' show.
I don't know why they're getting mad about it.
Crazy Instagram shorts.
Have you?
Did you see that fucking cop showdown the other day that I posted to you? The guy's like, I was trying to be dead. There it is. Yeah. Dude, this is fucking insanity. It's so funny. And like David likes to show fucking cop footage a lot. And so I found one that is
I'm a big fan of body cam.
It should satisfy
He
his
masturbates
lust.
to it.
Yeah. This will satisfy his lust for like cop enforcement, and he can talk shit and whatever. But this guy is also pretty fucking hilarious.
Is this the uplifting video of the day?
This might be the uplifting video. This guy just wanted meatball sandwiches for his kids.
Just people getting shot.
This is just a result of him trying to be a good husband.
Dude, right? I mean, this shows the show.
He still wants to drink on his day off, but he has people to take care of. I don't know why this isn't playing. Instagram's really terrible.
Reload it.
I already refreshed.
Oh, damn. That's lame.
It's just not playing. Is it too quiet?
I don't know.
I can't hear nothing.
No, there's nothing happening. Video's ruined.
Anyway, he ends up getting fucking tased.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, dude, it starts off so calm. He's like, no, dude, I was just trying to get meatball sandwiches.
I wish I could at least skip to it. It wouldn't, Instagram, you can just skip ahead.
I don't know. But I'll send you the link to it. But it gets to the point where he's like running at the cops. There's like windmilling. It made me think of my buddy Duff. Like,
He's trying to give them this meatball sandwiches.
Yeah, it's like, I got the meatballs for your sandwich.
It's a great video too because the audio is really good. You hear it's a cop and a person going back and forth about nonsense.
Meatball
The video, he's surrounded by cops that are holding tasers at him, and he's flinching at the cops, and they're all terrified of this guy. He's bigger than all of them. He could probably take 4 or 5.
There's like 3 women cops and like one guy.
So it's a really fantastic clip, but with no audio, we'll just have to refer people to.
Look, there you can see I tagged him.
That
in
looks
it. It
like
says,
Johnny Sins.
Big
dude.
Rick. I know, that's what I'm saying. He looks like a famous
Just
dude.
search for my tags.
Johnny Sins is all hopped up on Blue Chew again. Trying to get meatball sandwiches for the actresses.
Hopefully you've all seen that clip there. Why don't we listen to one more by Pirate Stew there? I love these Pirate Stew jokes. Anybody see anything that catches their eye?
Tiger Lily in the chat. Shout out. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Good morning, Tiger Lily. Happy Hump Day, everybody. It's
Hump
April.
Day.
It's May 7th, excuse me. It's going to be a great day. We're joined by Todd Basinger, Troy Rigdon, and Jesse James.
Woo! Happy Wednesday. Oh, I have Wednesday off today, and it's going to be a fucking ripper.
I gotta work.
Oh, man.
Back to being live.
Back to live
Hello.
life.
I hope everybody's enjoying that there.
I'm really happy to hear that you did enjoy that video. I knew you would. It had all the elements for him.
Of course, and when anybody sends me a video, I'm always assuming I'm going to hate it and
He loves
say,
watching.
stop sending me things. But this was fine.
I usually send him my porn
enjoyed it.
recommendations. He watches them all, though. I do respect that.
Ryan Graham was bringing that up, too. I'm hoping he can call in this morning. We'll talk a little more about that Robert Wallace documentary. But otherwise, I'm just going to tease it and say that we're beginning that project. I expect it to be a 12-week project.
What the fuck?
Just 8 weeks of filming and recording, and then 4 weeks of putting it together in the editing.
Yeah, Ryan's gonna be crashing at my place.
Between Ryan Graham and I. Right.
Is that the guy who took the dogs for that dude that got arrested at the mall?
No.
Oh, wouldn't that be great?
Ryan
if I was
Graham's
working with
I was
Austin
about to be
Goodman.
like, damn, bro, cool.
Ryan Graham's an OG Dubuque comic.
Word. I think you told me about him actually one night.
He's going through a lot of life changes right now. I kind of want to trick him into making this.
What is he, cutting his dick off or something?
Might as well.
Oh, no.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not that
I
bad.
may secretly follow him in order to get him. It's him making a documentary at
And
the
then
bottom.
make a documentary about Ryan.
The show is actually he's the subject and he doesn't know it.
And documentation.
Watch him as he slowly becomes trans.
Oh, no.
It's tempting to. You never know these days. What do you think about that, Jesse?
About what?
People that you've known for years
that become trans?
Right.
Actually, my nephew, he did that. So my sister probably shouldn't, is not a good subject for that. But yeah, my nephew,
You're all
he,
right.
he or she did that. So how I think about it with my
He's
own
getting
family, right, is I think they do their own thing, and I just stay away from most of it. For me,
dude, one thing that makes me laugh so hard is that Jesse's such a pure of heart, like genuinely nice guy, and like sometimes like I'll like see him just like saying things that he like from the heart, and I'm like, hey, don't tell people where you found all those morels. And I'm like, there's bad people out there, but like he's like, oh damn, I was just trying to be cool. I'm like, no, you're nice, you're swell. We don't have to go into every conversation.
yeah.
Don't
By
worry.
the way, morels are everywhere. So right now is the good time to get them.
This guy's got an eye for fucking morels, and it's so fun because giving someone a bag of morels is the greatest joy you can get. It's something that's unobtainable, really. And then, like, you give it to like an older person or something like that used to find when they were a kid.
They'll love you forever,
bro. I took some to my boss, and I like fucking. I'm up for a promotion. So I'm like, hey, yo, dog, you like morels?
It's a $10 raise,
dog. And I even gave some to the guy that I hate there too. I was like, here, act like here's a peace offering.
Did you lace it with poison?
No, somehow I need to get this guy to figure out that we're on the same team. I don't know what his problem is with me, but
the same team, huh?
yeah, we swing the same way, brother.
Hell yeah! Here's some morels. You want to suck each other's penis?
Shit.
You want to step into the cooler and back?
Thank God we don't have a walk-in cooler at Track Spot.
I know, but you got that dog wash back there.
Dude, you want to go take a bath, baby? I'm gonna light some candles and draw a map for him.
Scrub each other down,
dude. No, I'll hose them down and then fucking suck them off with the hose.
Don't be queer. Suck my dick,
dude.
For those who don't know, just a reminder to the audience: Troy was sexually assaulted in a.
Yeah, we don't call it that. It sounds. I should go back there and be like, "Hey, dude, just for a fly."
Let's just say
now you have you don't even work there, so now you can really get something out of them.
Let's just say a coworker turned that produce cooler into a meat cooler.
Bro,
wow.
He definitely produced in that cooler.
He was.
Dude, and then the day that it happened is so funny. I went down to the bar and I was like in shock. And these guys met me there. He was already there. And the tags that we got off that show. He's like, I'm in the cock and cooler.
The cock and cooler.
Welcome to Walmart. I'm like, dude, there was some good ones.
I forgot everything I said that day.
When I left the bar, I went back home. I was talking to my dad. And so I had all these tags in my head. So I was ripping them on him. He was just like, welcome to Walmart really got him.
Hell yeah. It was the first time he made his dad laugh.
Dude. Hey, Ouija, I don't take suggestions from you. I'm putting a band in the chat. I'm hitting them with the band hammer.
You can't, and I was saying that earlier, but we really shouldn't mention it, but just Matt's not here, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe like Electra or somebody has, I don't know who I've given,
band hammer privileges?
All right, exactly.
Dog,
I'm the band hammer
boy.
But maybe you'd abuse it. It's a risky thing.
Yeah, I would abuse it for justice.
You can't ban. Don't ban someone that listens every week.
Bruh, this guy I've never even heard of.
Happy Wednesday.
Oh, he's always in the live chat.
Oh,
It's gonna be a great day.
Just kidding. I was just trying to dog you, buddy.
You've been having
We appreciate
he
y'all.
or she. I don't know.
He or she. Oh wow, that's what you call it?
Yeah.
It's a bug.
Nah, I call them.
It's an AI chat bot.
I call them
from the government.
I call them something else.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to get a little more into this guy that I've been following for years, and I've finally just been mercilessly bringing to the show.
Dude, this thing is fucking fucked. Sorry.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I need a lot of help. Nobody can give.
All right.
I'll just stop being fidgety.
His name's Nathan. And
Bro, this guy's the trip.
He posted a new prank this week, and I like it. It's very subtle, though. Everybody strap in. IN8K, most recent prank. And he's back to doing lives, but he's not streaming. He's still not streaming, so he's been off streaming for about 5 weeks now. We're keeping an eye on him out in the world.
Nice.
Which has been great. I've really been so early to this. Like, nobody could believe. Are you all right?
Yeah, shut up. I'm fucking banging.
Oh, I think you fixed it. Good job.
I think so, too. Thank you, buddy.
IN8K, everybody. Here's a prank.
Any reason for being here today?
I'm checking in because you guys only have 993 subscribers on YouTube compared to my 3,500, so I'm feeling mentally crippled because of that.
Braggart.
Pussy bragging. Why are you talking to a fucking muscle
If you guys
wearing
need
a
a shout
mask?
out on YouTube or something, I could tag you and shout you out.
He's trying to
Just let
check
me
into
know.
a mental hospital. He's roasting them.
Yeah, this mental hospital only has 900 followers.
So that was a prank by 8K, everybody.
That's very funny. I don't know why.
Unnaturally. You never know how long it's been. Oh, we're back.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, we were having that stutter, and it's not my laptop this time. I took care of the laptop situation. This the beach music.
But so the kid gets on and he goes, I'm Thomas and this is my prank channel.
And he just kills his mom.
No, yeah, he'll be like standing in line for Darius. He goes, my name's Thomas.